Hello and welcome to the SheerLuxe Show. I'm Georgie Coleridge Cole and we have a bit of a different show today. I am really excited to be joined by one of the UK's most loved beauty and fashion icons, the woman who has transformed the wardrobes of thousands of women across the world and is now changing the way we shop for makeup too. Welcome back to the show, Trinny Woodall.
Lovely to be here in a very new, first of all, I love the sofa. Where's the sofa from?
It's from Maid.
It's just divine. I feel I've dressed inadvertently for the sofa, and it's like I'm on a sort of QVC / This Morning set of how they wished it would be, you know, because it's always like you pick something up and it's always a bit cheesy, but this is so chic and elegant. I love it.
What a compliment. That's all our lovely
really,
suppliers.
It's really great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, later, Trinny will be talking us through some of her favourite high street fashion pieces, plus, of course, how she styles them, and lots of beauty too. But first of all, we thought we'd put your questions to Trinny. We've got everything from makeup tips to how to wear blazers. I mean, they came in their droves. Okay. Trinny, we've got a lot to get
great.
through.
Well, we'll do quick fire.
So we're going to do quick fire questions.
Quick answers.
And I'm going to go straight in with, this one's a bit left field, but what's your favourite holiday destination?
Oh, either I have a house in the mountains in France in a village called Samoin, which is about an hour from Geneva. And it's a very small mountain village with a bit of skiing, and I love it there. I haven't been there often enough because it's that thing that you have to rent it out to pay for it, and you can't afford to go there. But I've had many summers when Lila grew up with beautiful memories there, so I love that. And then I always love Italy, anywhere in Italy.
Yeah, so nice. And actually, when you go to your place in France, that's when you go to all the French pharmacies, isn't it?
All the French pharmacies.
So
and the French market where I get my €15 silver tops. That's all there.
Only you would find them, that's the trouble. Question, what was the most difficult product to develop in the Trinny London makeup range?
Probably the one that hasn't come out. There's one that hasn't come out yet, which is very difficult because it's two products together, which are never been sold together before, and getting the formulas right was really, really tricky, and I had to postpone the launch to get it right. So it was meant to launch like 6 and 9 months ago, and it's very difficult when you have a business where you think, because we're mainly online, so you sort of think every 6 weeks we want to be telling a story. It's not like in store where you do Chanel saying 4 times a year we'll have a makeup launch. It's very different online, and so when you then take something out of that lineup, you're left with that gaping hole. But I also knew if it wasn't right, you know, it's like you have one chance when you launch something. So people have to love it. So
what is it?
I can't say.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
It's something to do with the eyes, but I can't say.
Okay, a 2-in-1. Sounds fab. Okay, question. Biggest mistakes that petite girls make when dressing? What are they?
It's a silly thing, but many women watch me on Instagram and say, oh, but that doesn't work for me. And I kind of want to say, get out a needle and thread and take up the hem, or find a lovely dry cleaners local to you where they'll charge you £15 a hem. So even if the trousers were only £29, to pay 10 quid to take the hem up, so you still get that lovely trouser which fits you everywhere else, to me is what you should be doing. Because I think a lot of clothes made specifically for petite people don't always work. But I tell you, for this takeover show that we do on my channel, I took my biggest challenge yet shopping. Gorgeous woman, but she had very short hair, so you couldn't do much of a makeover with her on her hair. And she was 4'10", and we took her to Zara, and it was like what we bought. And that show is a really interesting show. And I did a show also on Belinda, which is episode 5, and Belinda's 5'3". So if you look at those two shows, it's all about keeping your proportions. So if I do a layered look and something ends on the knee and then the ankle, make sure if you're petite, it does the same.
Okay, so tailor.
Yeah, and Zara, children's wear, had the chicest jackets and coats. Chic beyond, because it was the best of the Spanish aspect of them coming out. And then, therefore, for this girl, the shoulder was in the... Because what's much harder is to get the shoulder in the right place and to have a sort of bracelet sleeve. Because when you're petite, you weirdly want to show even more of your wrist because it makes you taller. The more skin you can show, the more you cover yourself in fabric, the shorter you can look. So you need to show the extremities.
Tailoring tips, such a good one. People sort of think because they bought something cheap, they can't justify tailoring it. It's not the case.
It's the thing that... And it's... Most people can afford 10 or 15 quid to take a hem up.
Yeah, get in there, strip in the back of the dry cleaners, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Can you share some summer wedding guest outfit inspiration?
I've got...
I mean, what you're wearing now, hello.
What I'm wearing now, I tell you, I'm also going to my partner's daughter's wedding in Lake Como in 2 weeks. I'm very excited by. And so there's been lots of discussion about, because they're all her friends are gorgeous girls in their 20s and a few in their 30s. So there's a lot of different things. It depends on the wedding. And a lot of weddings now are early evening because you can get married before 5:30, and then it goes straight to drinks and dinner and you want to dance. So I kind of love ankle length dresses. I think that time of the cocktail dress to the knee with the hat, I feel it's like
it's pretty dated,
it's gone
isn't it?
and dated.
Yeah.
And it's that having fluidity or having the trick is, I think, having really great things to put over dresses that look too evening-ish to make them daytime enough-ish for the church or the kind of civil bit of the ceremony, if you don't believe in
a jacket
churches.
you can ditch or something.
Like finding, and I've got a few of them, we don't have one today, but just things I've collected over the years. Like I have a Marc Jacobs first collection, tiny gold Louis Vuitton sort of bolero jacket, and it goes over so many evening dresses to make it daytime. And I'm wearing a long Alice Templey sequin thing, but I'll put that over to cover up my bare back.
So long and fluid, and then a jacket that you can take off.
Yeah, and I think just flowers in your hair or headbands. Lots of people are doing cool headbands. You just got to make sure that, because I did headbands first time round, I could never do a headband. Because I just feel it's like, no, I could never do a headband.
You could.
I seriously
If anyone can.
But I think headbands or little flowers is better too.
Fluid is good, it's young, and it feels current, and
And you can eat a lot.
that always helps. What's the best way to dress 30HH boobs? I'm a size 10, 12, and I'm 34, but I still want to dress with the trends.
Okay, so I'd say
so
first
she's slim,
of all,
she's got big boobs.
30HH, there's a phenomenal bra company called Atollo Lingerie, and they cater for narrow backs, really big boobs, and they make beautiful, beautiful underwear, which is very supportive. So it's quite thick here underneath, and the lace is pretty. So it means you can wear, what's so good about quite a few, and they don't have so many lines, but it means there's enough lace here that you can wear dresses that your boobs are gaping in, but the bra underneath acts like a second bit to make that dress come together.
Like a cami that's peeping through or something.
But in the right shape for your boobs. So
clever,
I think,
because when you're constantly trying to hide the bra,
and gaping. So that, and then the other thing I would say is I've done some girls who have really big boobs in a sort of buttoned up white shirt, which goes against everything, with a very minimizing bravissimo bra. And then I've done a deep V jacket over. So it gives that feeling of a décolleté, but you have the modern, I'm an architect, Cossy look of those girls who you will look at some days and think, I wish I didn't have boobs.
Yeah.
And you can get that look.
That's clever. What are the best options? What are the best short options for pear-shaped women? I have a big bum and a small waist.
Don't buy shorts. Sorry, I cannot bear shorts. I can't bear shorts. I mean, unless you're 20 and have zero cellulite. I think shorts are tricky, and it's for me. But maybe she really wants to wear shorts. So I would say, if you really want to wear shorts, then I would do high-waisted A-line shorts, and then it covers your pear shape. Yeah.
And a long blazer's nice, isn't it?
Long blazer, yeah. So you can. It's just, you know what, it's because I'm so much older than you girls that I just think, I can't do it anymore.
Talking of long blazers, are there blazer lengths that suit body types?
Yes, I think there are.
Do you need to be tall to wear a boy blazer?
No, because Charlotte, who's our makeup artist at Trinny London, always wears a really oversized boy blazer, and Charlotte is like 5'4", maybe. But she'll wear, funnily enough, a lot of skin underneath. So she wears like a deep V shirt, and underneath that bra with the crisscross. So she makes it sexy, and then she'll roll up the sleeve.
I was about to say roll up the sleeve, yeah.
And then she might wear a cropped skinny jean underneath. And then I think the look is really good if you do it sexy.
Yeah, I do too. And blazer lengths for different shapes?
Blazer lengths, if you have a very long body, I think, like for me, I wear this length, but I wouldn't wear it with trousers because it would be too short. So some blazers I'll wear that are very short, and they will give an illusion that my back is shorter, my legs are longer, and I'll use them to give that illusion on a long dress underneath. Okay. But if I wore this with jeans, you'd see how long my back is, so I'd never wear it with jeans. And with jeans, I'll wear one covering my bum.
Yeah. Okay. How did you trends without looking like a teenager?
How do what?
How did you trends without looking like a teenager?
I think it's very easy because I think some trends aren't for teenagers.
Yeah.
So I just feel if you take what is good for your body shape and which flatters you, and you can do it at any age. I mean, I do think that people can do, apart from shorts, okay, shorts my one caveat, but you can do anything at any age. You can do a trend. And if something shows a lot of skin, you can then do a layer underneath, but still have that trend, like color. You can always do the color of the season. Anyone can do the color of the season. They just find their shade of that color.
And it's not about age, is it? It's,
No.
it's about your body, yeah, as you say. Where can you buy the best khaki shacket?
Khaki shacket. Shacket?
Yeah.
What?
Like a jacket, shirt, jacket.
Oh, I hate khaki.
Do you?
Because it really doesn't suit me. But Claire Hornby from Me&M, it must be her favourite goddamn colour, and she really suits it, because there's so much khaki at Me&M, but I would say they always have great khaki, and they might have a shacket.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, so I'd look there.
Hush have good jackets.
Hush have it. Zara have one in the kids department, actually, which I tried on this girl last week.
There you go.
Yeah.
How do you keep weekend wear casual and classic, but not sloppy? So you want to look pulled together at the weekend. A shacket.
A shacket. I mean, I like at the weekend to do like just a long floaty dress with a chill jacket on top. But it depends what your weekend is. If your weekend is a weekend in the country, jeans and a t-shirt with a cool ankle boot, or, you know, it depends so much. You could be going on a weekend in Rome, so I'm going to give you another. It's too broad a question, I'm sorry.
Okay, how do you go about dressing a 4-month post-baby body to feel confident, even when you're not
before
feeling
you go shopping
floaty.
anywhere.
God, it's all about the floaty fashion.
Well, I'll tell you what is, to me, the key. Go and buy support underwear, and my favourite is Heist. And they do a body, it's £90, it's going to be your best investment. It goes from here to under your boobs. So before you go shopping, buy it, and buy it in the size you are. So don't think I'll buy it bigger, buy it in the size you are, and then go shopping, and your whole attitude to your body would change. Because a lot of women say, my body totally changed shape. It didn't. Your legs didn't grow, your proportions didn't change. You've just got a bit of a tummy. And I think as women, we see something that changes in our body and it affects our whole body, but contain the affected area. So put some support underwear on.
Think of Susanna.
Yeah, no, but just, you know, feel that sucked in, and then go and try those things on again, and even go into your wardrobe to things that you think you couldn't fit, and suddenly actually you'll be able to do up the zip and you'll feel better. Yeah. And then you realise it's okay.
You've always loved a bit of shapewear, haven't you?
Yeah, it's great. And this, I'll tell you, this shapewear I like, because we had our own shapewear brand, which still sells somewhere, Trinny and Susanna. Shapewear, but they have something breathable about it, so it doesn't feel like you're having a tummy ache. Yeah.
And Heist is a good tip. I'm getting time
Okay,
flashed at me, so we're going to have
three
to speed
more
up.
really quick.
We've got beauty to get on to. What's your must-have summer fashion item this year?
Probably this dress in 4 colours.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
We've got one over there. Okay, we're going to do beauty. We're going to have to get through these. So quick fire.
Yeah.
How do you curl your hair?
I use a wooden brush. I don't use a metal brush, and I use a hairdryer.
Okay. What's the best way to deal with acne scarring?
I think microneedling, because you want to break down the scarring. You can do laser as well on it, but I'd say microneedling with some niacinamide and vitamin C to help with the scar colour.
Okay. What's your must-have summer makeup item?
Must have some makeup on is BFF Trinny London, because it just covers. And if you've been wearing it the weekend when you've just got a bit of red, because it was makeup, you would have put it on as makeup and thought, Rich even got this, and thought, not even worried about the BFF SPF 30, but you'll be getting it.
I know. I got a bit pink in the sun.
But it suits you with the jump on. It looks all very pretty.
How do you sort a sparse eyebrow situation? I'm looking at eyebrows. They're very good, aren't they?
My eyebrows are 90% mine, 10% microblading, which I quite like, but I think you have to go to the right person. I think there are a lot of bad people out there.
Any tips?
There's a woman in North London that the Pixie Woo sisters go to. I went to lady I can't remember on the Brompton Road who wasn't bad. I think you've got to make sure they get the right colour and test it on your skin a lot. Okay. Sparse eyebrows, I would do a pomade. And there's actually a very good one called Michelle, M-I-S-H-E-L.
Okay.
Pomade, better than the Anastasia one.
Does it really hurt?
No, it's just a pomade brow gel.
Sorry, but microneedling.
No, you know, for me, I have a very high pain threshold for vanity, so it didn't hurt.
Okay. Any makeup tips for women who wear glasses? How do you make your eyes pop?
I think just always bring the eyeshadow out a bit. And, you know, I'd take glass like that and then do an eye and then just take the other glass up and then do the other eye so you can see what you're doing. Okay, how do you reduce enlarged pores? I think an acid toner is always good. So you could do a Pixie Glow Tonic or Biologique Recharge if you've got money, but just to reduce the pore side. Niacinamide lotion reduces pore side, and 1 or 2 acid peels are good too. Okay, and Pixie's not too expensive, is it? What's the best retinol for first-time users with sensitive skin? I would say probably Differin, which is a very basic acne gel you can get over the counter now in America, and it's a very low amount and you can build up. I think Medic 8 have a very good range as well. And January Labs, I think they do one, and they do a few things sensitive skin, like they have an acetone of sensitive skin.
January Labs, I
Yeah.
don't know them. They're in the UK.
No, they're American, I think.
Oh,
January
okay.
Labs American? Yeah. 15 seconds.
What are your 15 minutes? What are your best tips for the under eye area? How do you stop yourself looking tired?
Well, I do BFFI because I just
Okay,
invented
good.
an eye cream and concealer in one, and I just wanted something that would do both, and it works.
Well, it looks pretty damn good from where I am, I have to say. What's your biggest beauty mistake?
Oh, fake tan.
Okay. Anyway,
The wrong colour fake tan. Can I reiterate, the wrong colour fake
Okay.
tan? Orange.
Does Trinny, do you use Face Gym Pro machine?
I did until I lost the charger, and then I said to them, I've lost the charger, do you have another one? They went, no. And I thought I spent £420 on that, and they couldn't, a lot of people must lose the charger. They went, your Kindle charger will work, it doesn't work.
Okay, so before they didn't give you very good customer service, was it worth the price tag?
Yes, I don't know, no, I'm trying now
Shame
the new
on you,
face,
Face Gym Pro.
and I'm going to do the new face and the Face Gym Pro when I get a charger back, and just really check which one I think is best.
They're going to send you one, I'm going to send you 4. What sunscreen do you recommend?
50 if you're in a hot country.
Okay, advice on postpartum skin and hormonal acne.
2 very different things, but let's quickly tackle hormonal acne. I would do things like Clear Skin, which has got burdock root in it, and zinc. One is dealing with inflammation, the other is dealing with detoxification of the liver, so that's very good. Time Out, which is a wonderful thing you can put on afterwards, apart from, what was the other one, apart from hormonal acne? And get your levels checked out as well.
Postpartum skin.
Postpartum skin, I think you've got to just use something with vitamin A in it, so Amore Light body lotion. You've just got to get back the kind of tension in your skin.
God, your knowledge is insane, isn't it? Any ideas on helping fine lines on the top lip and also fine red lines on the cheek? So one's blood vessels, isn't it? And
So
one is...
interesting, fine lines on the top lip, because I've just done something. So I went to see Dr. Seabag a few weeks ago, and then last week, and I did peptides injected into my lines here. So peptides are very clever technology, and they're in a lot of creams, but he thinks that deep peptide injection will go down and work better than a cream to help fine lines. Short term, I invented Miracle Blur, which does cover all your lines, and which I will probably use till I die, but it just gives you that smooth mouth and also covers scars.
Okay, 3 more questions. How often do you derma roll and what length needle?
I derma roll twice a week, 0.5.
Okay. An effective face moisturiser for women between 25 and 30?
I mean, it depends on your skin condition. I couldn't say. I mean, you could do Dr. Sam Bunting's moisturiser as a basic one, but it depends what concern your skin is.
Her products are great, right?
They're great, but they're simple. Do you know what I mean? If you want something a bit sexier with more active ingredients, there are like Evolve Peptide Cream I love, which is an organic one.
Okay. I want this one. This isn't my question, but it would be, how do I fade dark sunspots on my face?
By always using SPF 50 when you go in the sun, Georgie, is 0.1.
Okay.
And then I would say what's really helped me is I do microneedling, and then I do a very strong vitamin C, and I mix it with a pure vitamin C powder.
Okay.
And I sometimes put dark pigment relief cream on from SkinCeuticals, and I sometimes put Caudalie Vino Perfect on as well. And I'll mix all of those together and put them on, which is a real combination. It's all things that I know work. And then, you know, if you stay out the sun, they won't come back. But if you go in the sun, they will.
Yeah. And laser, does that ever work?
It can work, but if you go in the sun, they'll come back. So you just got to know that.
Trinny, thank you.
Are we doing fashion now?
We are. We're going to have to stop there. We're going to take a short break, but we will be right back talking you through Trinny's favourite spring-summer fashion buys. And yes, there is plenty of sequins. Now, who else do we want here doing a spring summer fashion show? Oh, a show would be nice.
Yeah, a show would be nice. I do feel like we're on QVC. It's like, and tell us now about this thing for 3 seconds. Oh, and you want him to feel the sequins? Anyway,
yeah, but
it's just, but they look pretty.
Genuinely really cool stuff. And there are sequins, and there's lots from Zara. So what better? Trinny, talk us through what we've got. We're going to start with this. I mean, I don't want this to go back.
This is what I'm wearing, and in fact, this is the one colour I don't have, and I went to get it, so I hope this isn't the one from the store now. No, it's not, probably. God, look, that's how much it was wholesale, because they've got different prices here. Look, it says 67/185.
Well, there you go. It's ×3, isn't it?
Amazing.
Anyway, this one's £185. It's a hot pink maxi dress from Essential Antwerp.
Yeah. I love it. I love the range. I like the way they love colour. They are a good price point. Similar price point probably to an M&M. It's like that sort of top end of the high street. It's not high street clothing. It's not designer. And there aren't many brands getting this right. So I don't rate, let me give them a line, hope they're not your advertisers, but I don't rate LK Bennett. I don't rate Hobbs. I don't rate Odin. These brands at the moment don't stimulate. When I went into Peter Jones the other day and I was looking at all those British brands, I was like, where's the inspiration? Where's that kind of energy from my clothes?
Look this way,
where's
I'm getting a wave.
No, but it's like, where's
Over
the
here.
energy from my clothes? So things like that, it takes the Belgians, to give us that, even though they always wear black.
And in the UK, you can buy this online.
Online, and then there's a shop, I got mine in Sloane Square. There's a shop in Sloane Square, and I think Harvey Nichols have a shop. But they did burgundy, I have orange, burgundy, pink, and blue.
And it's got this amazing tie.
Yeah.
And you had lots of questions about what to wear to weddings. I mean, hello. That's
beautiful.
just the dream.
And you could do it with a belt too, like that. And then you could also do it with trousers underneath and just lift it up. So many options. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so next we have got...
This is about colour on colour on colour, Georgie.
This is me and Em.
Yeah.
We've got a trio of products here from me and Em. I know you're a big fan of the brand.
How I wore this, what I like is she always does this thing of giving you enough of a seam that you can tuck in the front and leave the back out. So you get that layered look. So I always tuck this in, and then over it, I wear a really old yellow bead necklace because I love yellow and pink together.
So do I.
And then the jacket, and then gold shoes. And I adore having all one colour.
Can we show people that? So we've got the jacket here.
Like that. So
it's the most stunning pink.
there.
It's that sort of bubblegum pink, isn't it? That's just... It's not too sickly, it's quite cool.
And the length of the skirt I love.
Yeah.
There's nothing I'd change about it actually as a look. It works really well.
And actually all together, all separately, that you could wear with anything, that's really sort of a great evening top.
And this comes with trousers too, which I also got actually. I must wear them. I realise I haven't worn them yet. Yes,
and
okay.
that skirt, you're going to live in that skirt,
You are.
aren't
And
you?
then we go on to a bit of red.
And then, oh my lord, it's all happening here with the sequins. Okay, so then we go on to a bit of red.
So this I did, if you want inspiration, and look at my Instagram, I did Friday twinning with Chloe with this. And Chloe wore it belted, and there's a really good belt that you can make thick at the front with a bow, or you can do it at the back. But I wore it with a white shirt buttoned up underneath. Nice. And because this length sleeve is a little bit short on me, and then you have the white cuff coming out. And then I wore white shoes. So it's just a very flattering red. It's a tomato red, which I think is a universally more flattering red than a scarlet red. I think more people can wear this colour. And it felt quite like it was COS.
Yes,
and yet it's Zara and it's 69
got that feel,
quid.
Hasn't it? That kind of androgynous feel, even though it's not androgynous.
Yeah, and it's also like £70. Zara, that's expensive, but it's very good cotton.
And this red, every summer now, this is like such a staple, isn't it? This bright red.
It's gone past being a season colour. It's like a staple.
And that's £69.99 from Zara.
£69.99.
Okay, next.
I'm really doing every single colour.
I mean, we've got some great colours today, brightening up everyone's days.
This is the suit I wore the most. This spring, I've worn it the most.
Is that right?
Yeah, and what I like about this, there's many things, all right? It's high cut, the trousers. I like the way, I always like a trouser where the seam is sewn down. If you have big thighs, a sewn down seam at the front is going to make your thighs appear slimmer. Unlike lots of other trousers from Zara, if you have a bigger thigh, it fits the thigh. You know how some people feel they're skinny, but their thighs are bigger, and then lots of trousers don't work, but it feels big on the waist. And I feel this has been cut so that it does fit everywhere. And then the jacket, I like the low lapel. It's like this low lapel. They took it all from Stella McCartney, who started doing it about sort of 10 years ago. But it just makes for a smarter jacket to have a clean lapel, because if you have a lapel that comes in and out, that lapel can look tired and I think make it look cheaper. and having that narrow straightness. It's also good then, if you have big boobs, I'm just going to give you a trick. To buy this, I did it for a lady recently, and I bought it a size too small, and it fit her still in the arm, so that it didn't have that feeling of, I have big boobs, I can't wear double-breasted, and it just hung on the side here like this jacket does.
So if you're big boobed,
buy a size jacket down, because nobody really does up the jacket.
No.
You know, how often do you ever
Oh,
do
I
up a
do love it
double-breasted jacket?
sometimes in the evening, occasionally,
Yes.
but
yes, I can see you in,
for that.
yeah, or
I quite like
black
that
with
look.
something.
Yeah,
but not colour daytime.
And this colour, I mean, for a lot of people, this is quite a scary
for
colour to
you,
wear.
this colour, you probably suit slightly more lemon yellow if you wear it, because you're quite cool toned. You've got cool eye colour, cool hair colour, and your slightly pink toned skin. All right.
And hair in my mouth.
And hair in your mouth. But I can wear this colour because I have a little bit more neutral.
Yeah, great
and
on you,
so
isn't it?
anyone who's neutral or warm
Dark
tones
skin,
can wear
I mean,
it.
amazing on that. I mean, and so that is what, 90 quid that jacket. I mean, Zara do the best
They do.
blazers, don't they?
Yeah, they sometimes do shit, excuse me, but they sometimes do things that look cheap, you know, and you've got to really be careful. And I do a lot of Zara mainly because it's a store around the world that most people can get to. But a lot of you say, do you have a deal with Zara? And I'm like, no, because there's some things in there I also really don't like.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful. But this, £40, and then that's how much?
But, I mean, do you avoid Zara basic jackets?
See, £89 that jacket, that's an expensive jacket for Zara.
But would you avoid basics? You know,
yeah, because once or twice I'll get something in basics that's fab. Like I'm going to show you something in a second. I think that's from there that's fab. So, you know.
Okay, so coming up,
the cape. Let me just put the cape on because this cape I wasn't sure about. All right, but
I think you're their muse, Trinny. I think that's what's happened now.
But they've now made the cape, thank God, in different things. And I find with a cape, there's a few little rules I want to give you about capes. If you don't like your arms, then this is very good as a way to cover your arms but not feel hot, you know? So you can just wear it over it. And I sometimes would make a belt there and do that. But if you wear it with any sleeve, don't wear it with a little sleeve to here, because that's how I think it looks weird. Either wear a beautiful, interesting sleeve that comes out or no sleeve.
Okay.
And it just goes over anything. And it's just a great shape, and they have it in white and in black and
I mean,
in
that's
red.
not going to date, is it?
No, it's not going to date.
And you talked about summer events and things. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
It is perfect to put over things.
It really is.
Perfect.
Love that over
Sorry.
white as well. That's
Just
so
hitting your set.
Don't worry.
Okay.
And that is what? That's £60. Okay, so next up, Razzle Dazzle.
They did this a few years ago in silver, and I love it in the gold. I wasn't going to get it, and then I put it on with these plain black floppy trousers and a white shirt done up here with the cuff coming down. I think what lets it down is that sleeve length. Because if you're not petite, that sleeve length, if you're like me and longer, is really a bit too long. So I do like it layered. But it is also meant to be a dress. It's meant to be a dress. It's meant to be a mini dress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. That's like, you've got to be really feeling confident.
But if you're, you know, young and hot with killer legs,
Fantastic.
I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Wait, I don't know how much it is. Oh, yes, here it is. It's 59.
Yeah.
Less than the cape.
I mean, that could look amazing.
Because that's basic, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Last
Nearly
but not
done.
least, I mean, this is just so
This
pretty.
is
I love a
monsoon.
matte sequin,
I
don't
know.
you?
And Monsoon, I just
It's
read
Monsoon,
last week.
yeah,
and Monsoon's
£60.
in a bit of trouble. I just saw that and I just thought,
Oh, they're getting a bit of love from us.
They're getting love from us. And I do
Today.
think
Love this.
that white sequins are the most joyful sequin to wear. Just looking, you know, anyone can do white sequin. Yeah. And you can just see, look at Georgie now. So there's Georgie. And it's a very pretty colour on you, this. But when I put that up to your face, you really look ethereal. And anyone who, you know, does a lot in the summer and feels a bit tired, just put a sequin on and you're just awake and lifted, and it makes your face shine.
Love this.
It's great.
I mean, this to me, I mean, look at the back, look at the grey green ribbon. This to me looks really expensive.
I know, so it does. It could be. And how much is it? Let's just see.
£60.
£60, that's very good. Monsoon, let's champion that British
Isn't that
brand.
great? Look
Yes.
at wide leg trousers. Oh, love that, Trinny. That's definitely my pick.
And last but not least, these trainers.
And last but not least, I mean, you'd be lost without these, wouldn't you?
I would be lost without these. Are these in
French
fact mine?
Connection.
Are they mine? If they're not mine, I'm going to
No,
buy
they're
these.
not.
Can I buy these trainers as well? Because I need a second pair. But I feel like there's somebody in your office because they have been worn. Maybe
I
they
think
are.
they're a sample that was sent in.
Oh, they are. But they
they're
are.
£80.
They give you a little. They give you an inch and a half, and they are leather, and they don't smell. Here, do you want them back?
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, they're not mine. Do they smell?
No, they don't.
Amazing.
Okay.
Trinny, thank you. What fun. We're going to take another very quick break and then we're going to be back talking all things beauty. Don't go away.
Where are we today?
Today we're on the King's Road. We're checking out the new Co-Box studio, boxing workout.
This is the Co-Box studio. This is what we do at all of our sites. Half your time is spent on the bag. Other half your class is spent doing some strength and conditioning work here in our wall spaces. Pull-ups, push-ups, shoulder presses, front presses, squat, resistance bands, slam against the wall, the one that everybody likes. You just pretend it's your boss's head.
Yes.
All of the trainers have to be their own personality. Some
Yeah.
people like garage, some people like R&B, people like pop. Everybody finds their trainer and their vibe.
What is your vibe?
Where are we today?
In the heart of Soho, and we are going to Cutter and Squidge, a cake shop. That doesn't really do it justice, does it?
They do the most amazing cake.
All natural baked goods. Signature product is called a biscuit. Cross between the texture of a biscuit cooking cake. Really well known for our dream cake. And then we've got
Classic
carrot
carrot
cake.
cake.
Chocolate salted caramel. Classic chocolate.
I love carrot cake so much. That is really, really good.
Really tasty.
Oh my god.
How good is that carrot cake?
Oh my god, that's so good.
I love marshmallow.
Cake burger.
It actually is a cake burger. Hello Rich, I'm Stacey Duguid and I'm the Fashion Editorial Director of Harrods. We're at Fashion Retail, the NSPCC pop-up, powered by Harrods at 51 Marlow and High Street.
So where does all this stuff come from?
Donations from our brands. This is a Chanel cap. Uh-oh. Fashion editor incoming. Fashion piece of hair.
Oh, hello.
How cool.
Oh, that is pizzazzy.
Amazing.
Very casual.
Love it.
Georgie Coleridge Cole, what are you wearing now?
Stella McCartney dress.
And what do you like about it?
I mean, what do I? Everything. So cool.
Wow.
It's very like yours, but very well man.
From fashion to beauty, we're here looking at some of your favourite beauty products. I mean, the
look at
following
it,
you have amassed for your beauty knowledge, it's just quite incredible, isn't it?
Well, you know what? There's a lot of people out there who are brilliant at beauty specifically, but I'd sort of say I'm an all-rounder because I
Certainly are.
I do separate out between makeup, skincare, and dress. And I think I spent 25 years making over women and also skin routines. So I just picked up a lot along the way. And I don't go to every new PR opening of every product because I generally buy them. Occasionally they send stuff to me. But I kind of only do what I love. And it gives me the freedom then to just research really carefully an area in skincare that I like.
And that's why we watch you, that's why we trust you, that's why we love Trinny London, because, you know, we know that you're very, very discerning about these things. Okay, you're going to talk us through some products you've got with you today. The first product is the at-home LED treatment mask by Boost the Light Salon.
Yeah, it's the Light Salon. Boost. I think it's called the Light Salon. It's called Boost. But I got it from Victoria Health. Why I love it is I've been Dermalux, which is the big, proper, professional LED people. And LED, there's different types of LED light. So there's red and infrared in this one. But LED light can come to help with blemishes, to help with rosacea, skin sensitivity, anti-aging. So this one is more plumping and anti-aging. Okay. And you need to do LED a minimum. Anywhere you go, I think of 10 minutes. I kind of like 20 minutes on LED. If you do less than 20, I feel it won't have an effect on your skin.
Okay, and for people watching that don't know what what light therapy does to your skin and why they should, I mean, it's huge. It's a huge business now, isn't it?
It's a huge business, and many people used to have to go to a salon and have LED, and I would always have LED at the end of a big facial where I had done maybe a bit of Fraxel and then a little bit of a peel at the end, and they'd put me under the LED light and I would come out with this glow and my skin would have calmed down because they put into the machine a mixture of calm down lights and kind of glow lights. So it's now become more portable, and this is the first one which I felt really portable. So I went to America a couple of weeks ago to launch Trinny London, and I took this with me, and I was literally on the plane, you know, just kind of with this on like this, and I was just, you know, doing it. I didn't care because then I arrived at the airport, and my skin looked like I hadn't been on an 8-hour flight. And it was a mixture of the LED, and I play with it. I do little peels underneath, and you're not meant to put any product underneath with the LED, but I occasionally play with dry sheet masks and the LED. That's just personalised. Step one.
Break the rules, you surprise me.
Yeah. Step one, though,
My own rules.
is it will bring glow to your skin. If your skin is tired and dull, it does bring a glow, and it helps to regenerate your skin. It helps to boost your collagen levels, which in turn will plump up your skin. So that's how it's working, and the light penetrates down differently from how products penetrate down.
Okay.
And it's portable. It's like
Fascinating.
You know, I love it. It's the first proper
Portable
one.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, and there's been a few
light
before.
treatment.
There's been, I think Dennis Gross did one or whatever, but this is the first one that's portable I love.
And it's sort of, is it silicone? What is it?
Silicone.
So that it doesn't,
Silicone.
you know, some of them are big and hard and they're like a full-on football mask, don't they? So
And this
that's
can
clever.
fit in your handbag.
And
yeah.
that's $395.
$395.
Which, oh my God, $395, that's a lot of money. But actually, you go for a light treatment facial.
Probably 60 to 80 pounds.
So actually,
And
if you are serious about light therapy,
then yeah, you've got to be dedicated
Yeah.
skincare junkie, but it's amazing, and I know it works.
I think
very
it's so
well.
interesting. Okay, the
Okay.
next product is the Gentle Cleansing Melt from Evolve.
My new favourite cleanser. I always cleanse my skin twice. So generally I start off with something like this in the evening, and then I'll do a glycolic cleanser. But on stage one, I want to reduce makeup, but I want to have an opportunity to also massage my skin, because I'll always try and take that time to massage my skin. What I like about this, it has babao in it, and it has in it vanilla, but the texture is amazing because it's not, I smell it too, it's not a gel and it's not a balm. It's like a gel and a balm had a baby. So there's some cleansers which are very, like Eve Lom I used to love, and then she changed the formula when it was sold to Space NK, so I didn't like Eve Lom anymore.
Oh, I love that.
And this is great, and it goes into your
What's
skin.
babao, Trinny?
Babao is
touch
a
it.
kind, I'm going to say I don't know. I thought it was something to do with bamboo, but I'm not sure. And
That's
it has in
£22.
it-
Where did you buy that?
I bought this in, did I buy it in Whole Foods? It's totally organic, so it's got in it sunflower seeds, glycerin, which is giving us that lovely thing, seed oil, babao
It's
seed
delicious.
oil. Yeah,
I
it's
love
great.
that. It smells a bit like lychee as well.
Yeah.
It's the rose, isn't it?
Yeah. But it really, your skin feels good after. Take it off with hot cloth. It's one of the best cleansers.
Can I just ask you, you mentioned Whole Foods, you've mentioned Victoria Health.
Yeah.
We hear about them more. I mean, you're a big, big champion of Garden of Wisdom. I feel like you've been flying the flag for them, which is from Victoria Health. Are they really good places to go and look for new beauty brands?
I'll tell you, it depends what you want, because you can go, if you want organic, go to Content Beauty, Whole Foods, or Victoria Health, because those to me are the three best places. If you want cultish new brands, you can look at Cult Beauty. That's wonderful. But I think I like to go into stores, and I go to a few different countries, and I've been to Japan, and I haven't been to Korea yet, just seeing what's there and what hasn't come over yet. And when I'm in New York or in Paris, they'll always have different things in the Sephora from what we don't have in Sephora, because we don't have it here. But, you know, in Paris and New York Sephora, there's a far greater amount of Korean and Japanese brands.
Right.
So I think Victoria Health for me I like a lot, because Shabir, who's the pharmacologist there, I know how he does formulations, and I quite like, if I really want to champion somebody's product, then I know the formulator. So I know how well he formulates. And, you know, a lot of products we can pick up, the first three things you see, like you look on the back of an ingredients list, and the first three things, they might have lots of things in there. You might think, oh, there's lovely, that's that, and that, and that. But if it's right at the bottom of the ingredients list, it means there's very little of it. So you put the highest proportion of products at the top of your ingredients list. And so when somebody goes with rose, but rose is the last thing there, you know the proportion of rose is tiny.
Okay.
So
When
just,
the E numbers come first, you know you've got a problem.
Yes.
Okay, next product is the 20% vitamin C
In my
and
hand.
E ferulic
yes.
acid.
This is timeless. Now, I'm going to start by saying I don't know where to get it, because I was
This is $24.99.
Yeah, I was in New York,
Whoa.
and a woman who's part of our Trinny tribe, then we had this one evening, and everyone had flown from around the States, the night of the Met Gala, to the Trinny tribe event from Baltimore and LA and San Francisco. And this woman came along and she said, Trinny, I found a dupe for your C ferulic. She gave me this, and I've been trying it for since I got back from America, so that's 10 days ago. And it's not as tingly as the C ferulic, which is 130 pounds, but it really is good. It's 20%, and what I love, the Garden of Wisdom is serum, and that's 25%. Dr. C bag is about 25%, and that's powder. SkinCeuticals is slightly oil-based. This is water-based. So I kind of love that. And ferulic is the thing that, in a way, stabilizes vitamin C. So it's quite good to have ferulic in it. But if you put it in, do you see it's watery, it's not oily?
Oh, I quite like that, though.
Yeah. And it goes on well.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to, by the way, somebody said...
Smells like it's working. Smells
like
good.
it's Georgie.
Smells.
I love you.
Smells sort
like
of
it.
scientific.
But great, and I don't... anyone might be shouting out saying, I know that. I've got a weird feeling it's Australian. But it's Australian or American timeless.
Just
And
smells medical,
they're a
yeah.
brand, like, they're more expensive than the ordinary Inky and Garden of Wisdom, but they're less than any designer brand.
Okay.
They're a really interesting brand.
Good tip. Thank
Okay.
you. Okay, next, Rejuva Radiance Vivian Talisman.
Now, this is for your older ladies who watch the show, but there's 2 different types of this. It's very difficult. A lot of us think, should we take collagen? Like there's a ton of collagen drinks in Boots. Forget all of them. Forget all of them. Every single one. Because, in my view, they have so much fake sugar in them. Okay. So that those ones which have the bronzy coloured name, which I won't mention, but they have a lot of sugar in them, fake sugar, and I just think that's not right if you're trying to do something for your skin. Okay. And I feel that collagen can be made up of literally somebody's dirty nails, a cheap collagen. You know, the sourcing collagen is very tricky. Then you speak to many dermatologists and they say to get collagen to your dermis from a pill is nearly impossible. So supplements, which, you know, in a pill form, very tricky what proportion of that collagen you swallow actually gets to your skin and helps to produce more collagen on your skin or helps to give collagen. So this has collagen, very good collagen, but there's something called tryptophan. Tryptophan is like turkey stuff, you know, and tryptophan either makes you tired and cozy or it makes you awake. It adapts to your body, but it's a carrier. It gets things there quickly. And so this is delivered through tryptophan. And I just love, it might sound a bit complicated, but I used it now.
You lost it on the turkey thing, but we won't go there.
Anyway. But I used it for a month as a powder. So if you want a collagen powder, there's silver and there's platinum. Platinum is very good for perimenopausal women. Okay. The silver is good if you're in your 20s and 30s. Okay. But to me, it's the most concentrated form of getting collagen into your body, which is good for your bones and good for your skin.
Yep. Okay, can we see the front? What do you do? Drink this?
You drink it and you put it with water, and it tastes fine.
Okay. Yeah. Every day?
I take it every day or even twice a day.
Okay, and this is £50. I'm not opening that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I think that's fascinating.
All right.
Next, we've got transdermal pimple patches by Vice Versa.
These are interesting. I have tried the microneedling ones, which are for hyaluronics, and they're in the shape of an eye. But Maiko, who works with me, who's got spots occasionally, tried these, and they work in the same way. So on the back is this little needles. They feel like needles. You press them into your skin, put it on at nighttime, and it's putting deep, I think, hyaluronic peptide collagen.
Can we have a look?
So these ones are the plumping patches. These are not. There's 2 patches. There's 2 patches. One is for spots, and one is for under your eye. Okay, so this one I'm going to show you is under the eye. The one you've got listed there is for spots.
I see.
So I'm going to tell you the spot one is round. You've got a bad spot.
And that's to get rid of a spot, right?
Yeah, you put it on and you feel when you put it in.
You can feel it.
You feel it. Yeah. But in the morning, Maiko went, her spot had nearly gone. More than any spot cream she tried. So I think for those of us who get those spots occasionally, really exciting. And I put these under my eye and on my lip line. Amazing. I tried them the first time, kept them on for an hour, which is wrong. You've got to keep them on overnight.
And they've got little needle things in them.
And they've got little needle things in them.
And they're 20 quid?
And they're 20 quid. Yeah. And it's one-time use. But you keep it on all day. Or night. You want to really do it overnight.
This is why we need you, Trinny.
All right, fine.
Okay, lotion P50 Biologique Recherche.
We talked earlier in your show about somebody who said I got open and large pores. So using an acid toner is a really important thing to do in anyone's skincare regime, just to kind of balance out your pH levels on the top of your skin. So if you spend...
It's not very drying?
No, because there's a lot of us that every single skin turns over skin cells and has dry skin on the top. So many women who say, I've got dry skin, which moisturizer shall I put on, are not actually taking off the dead skin cells first.
So it's like a way of exfoliating.
This takes off dead skin cells, but also if you have enlarged pores, it will reduce your pore size.
Okay.
And there's 5 different strengths, and I think it's the best acid toner there is. I love it.
And where do you get this?
You get this look online, because I get it at Liberty's, and I sometimes get it at Epi Spa or the one on the King's Road. They also sell it. So there's kind of very boutique-y spa things on your high street might have it.
Expensive? I haven't got a price.
Expensive.
Okay.
And the best, can I just say, I've got to just give one, I haven't done it, but this is like, I only tried last week, it's amazing. They have a collagen mask, marine collagen mask. It was £59, one use. All right, so I tried it on Friday because I was going to give it to my partner's daughter for her pre-wedding. You know, like you got pre-wedding, you're a bridesmaid, you're mother of the bride. It was unbelievable.
Why? What happened?
Because it just souped up, my skin looked so plump and frisky and fantastic. It was incredible. But it was 59 quid for one go. So it's like don't have time to go and have a facial. That's your facial mask.
Nice.
Okay,
Like it.
which one next?
We've got Shield Recovery Balm.
Very
Ice
quick,
Clinical.
I'm going to say, you've gone to have a laser, you've plucked your hairs too much on your face, you had a bad eyebrow treatment, put this on, and it is done by about 10 doctors, and this is a recovery balm for skin that's been tortured by something. It's the only thing you can also put on an open wound nearly. But it's just really...
And what comes
it's like,
if you've had Botox
so
or
let's
filler
see,
or something like
or
that?
something just where your skin has been very unsettled or it's red, anything. That's like, have it in your cupboard to save your skin.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, Advanced Supercell Serum Romilly Wild.
Romilly Wild, this is just the most divine, organic, not cheap, lovely serum, and I adore it. And it's wonderful. It just smells beautiful.
It does.
It penetrates well. It's not an oil per se, but there's oil in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
£110,
Yeah,
not
it's
cheap.
not cheap at all. But I've given you a vitamin C
have,
that's
you
like
have.
the
No, no,
£130.
no, I'm happy.
So
We've
I'm trying
got
to balance. And £28 for that lovely
Yes,
cleanser.
exactly.
Or
And
22, yeah.
Finally, Supple Preparation Facial Toner.
This. So, okay, think of the times when you clean your skin and then you're running to the gym, but you don't want to do all your products on your face because you think that's a waste because I'm going to sweat and then come back.
Yep.
This is your magic weapon because this is a facial toner. In fact, put some on your face now. Just do it. Go like hands out. Like that. So you clean your skin and then put this on. And just put it on your face and rub it in.
Well, on my
No,
makeup?
just put it on your makeup. It's fine. Just rub it in on your makeup.
Oh, I can't rub it in.
You can, darling, you can. Have you got powder on?
No.
No, just do it. It will actually be
all right,
beautiful.
all right.
This will hydrate your skin.
rubbing.
It's not a toner.
I need to hydrate.
And it gives you a little glow, and it's perfect to go to the gym. But just look at your skin. Look at that skin now. But it's really great, Georgie. You'll look after
I'm
it.
going the
and you
thumbs
won't-
up.
And it's got a weird texture. Do you feel it's not an oil? It's not a balm. It's not a water. It's not a toner. It's sort of it's like slightly like spa.
Is that what you said?
No.
What did you say?
Do you think it
We'll
is?
gloss over that. I
Do
don't
you
know.
think it is?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Anyway, I misunderstood you. Chinese whispers.
Yes,
I know,
okay, fine.
Okay, anyway, it's great. Right, before we finish, Trinny London, you bought a few products with us.
I have,
With
okay.
you.
So I'm just going to say 3 things that, to me, change a woman's thing. One is SPF 30, to do it every day. So Trinny London, SPF 30.
Oh, so you've got your own SPF?
Yeah, we have our own SPF. What you didn't realise is this.
Oh,
So
could have
this-
saved me on Saturday.
I know. And you just put it in and you rub it in, it becomes the colour of your skin. So even if I do you now, darling,
fab.
because on your forehead, just even, oh my God, it's so dry, Georgie. Come here, come here. It's so dry,
Help.
darling. No, I'm just going to cover it.
I know, I know.
You're peeling already.
I know.
Darling.
I have
Okay.
to say, I was on a Devon beach,
Yes,
sitting in the clouds,
I know.
in 3
I
sweatshirts.
know. So if she had worn this, maybe
And
she'd
I
be
didn't have
safe.
my...
But it also turns the colour of your skin, so it's giving you a little bit of
Fab.
colour. Okay, there.
I need some
All
of
right.
that.
Then we've got a
And
under
sorry,
eye.
would you wear, so BFF, is amazing. If you haven't tried it, try it. It is a product that everyone raves about.
I sell one every 12 minutes.
Okay, so, it's about time you got in on the action.
Yeah, and it is it's more than a face cream because it's a tinted moisturiser, but it gives you a glow and it doesn't give you shine. It's in between.
It is amazing.
Okay, pesky lip lines. There was a lady asking about pesky lip lines, and we've got.
Oh, is this your Miracle Blur?
Yeah, it's a miracle burn. Now what's going to happen
really
is I'm going
clever.
to have
I'm
to use
quite
your.
strong. Do you want me
No,
to
I know,
try?
but it's because I got slippy fingers. I've got slippy fingers. And I
Damn
put the
it,
slippy
I've
fingers
got
onto
really
you.
good history with this.
Okay.
Can someone open that?
No, hang on. I've got too much product on my fingers. Okay. Thank you.
She's
All right.
done it.
So, this is very good if you have really oily skin, that you put it on the skin and it will reduce pore size and oil. But where you have lines, it will reduce your lines. I think
it's brilliant.
Yeah,
I really
it's great.
think this is brilliant.
The sort of the beauty editor of Marie Claire had a scar on her forehead that she couldn't bear. And I put it on her in the cab and I literally took away her scar and she nearly burst into tears.
It sort of just fills in the holes, doesn't it?
It does.
Fills in the gaps.
Then we've got BFF Eye, and it's a little eye serum and a concealer had a baby together because I wanted something, and to test it, I slept in it 3 nights in a row. But you put it on under your eye, I'm putting a tiny bit on, and it just covers up dark circles, and it never, ever creases. And it's also got vitamin C, 2 peptides in it, and hyaluronic acid.
Amazing.
So it's great. So that's the little Trinny London stuff. But a mix.
Amazing. Thank you, Trinny.
Thank you for having me.
God, what fun. It's always such fun to have you. And we're massive fans of your full range. If you haven't tried it yet, do it and start with the BFF, right?
Start with the BFF, yes.
Okay, that's what we've got time for. If you enjoyed that, then do please like, share, comment, tell your friends. We will be back on Thursday with another action-packed show. In the meantime, have a good week and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.